learned a lot this past season, and so I'm glad to see Pat's really doing some good things back in the States. You guys are really lucky, and you really need to listen into what Pat and Rob and all your other coaches have to say, because they're really knowledgeable, and to have that experience is second to none. So,
I want to tell a quick story I told. I don't know how many of you guys were at the camp me and Eric did. I think it was a few years ago now. But, like I say, Eric and I grew up down the street from each other. Eric has a younger brother that is in between me and my brother's age too. So we always were competing in different sports and stuff like that. And when we got to high school, Eric was a junior when I was a freshman. And he didn't play his first 2 years, I think, in high school. Would you just play junior, senior year? 3?
No, just senior.
So he just played his senior year. So this must have been your senior year. It must have been my sophomore year. But regardless, Eric lived down the street, so he used to drive me back home from practices and to practices. And when we got back from practice, Eric would always, instead of taking me to my house, he would take me to the park in our neighborhood. And I would, be like, man, come on, I just want to go home. We just practiced for 2 hours, man. Like, I'm tired. He'd be like, nah. And we'd have to get out of the car and we go and we play one-on-one full court for, however long he felt like he was done. And after that, occasionally he wouldn't let me back in the car and he'd make me run behind the car as he drove back to his house. But then, the crazy part about that is when we would go home, I would go home and play video games and do whatever and, sit on my computer. Eric would go and work out some more. So, this is why he's gone as far as he has, is his willing to work as hard as he can. Like I said, he's played basketball his whole life. He didn't play high school basketball until his senior year of high school. So, it's not too late for any of you guys that haven't dedicated yourselves to basketball yet. Or whatever it is you want. Eric decided as a 17-year-old he was going to dedicate himself to basketball, and it's brought him to, 7 different countries, Eric? How many was it? 7 different countries, to get paid to do what he loves to do. So what else was I going to ask? Oh, I was going to talk about, the last team you were on with the Illawarra Hawks. How was that?
Yeah, so I actually started the season off with the Brisbane Bullets. So, again, a couple former NBA guys, things like that. And here in Australia, I'm going through my permanent residency process. So in each league, you're only allowed a certain amount of American imports. Here in Australia, you're allowed 3. So they had the intention to sign me as an Australian, so they filled their 3 import spots, and the process takes a lot longer than we anticipated. And so I played the preseason with the Bullets, and just obviously things don't work out when they already signed their 3 imports. So Illawarra picked me up. Kind of the same situation there. They had some injuries, things like that, but they were looking for more of that 7-foot range to bring a guy in. So, so practiced with them and trained with them and that kind of thing. So, tell you what, LaMelo Ball is incredibly talented. He's 17, 18 years old, and he carries himself like he's, a 30-year-old veteran. So, very humble, very hardworking, has an incredible mind for the game. He's a good person, treats everybody the same, doesn't try to make people feel small or anything like that. When you have 50 million Instagram followers or whatever he's got, he's really humble. So that was good to see. But it was an interesting mix because you had LaMelo, who's 18, and you had 5 or 6 guys that were no older than 21. So they have a lot of youth, but then they had Josh Boone, who was 5-year NBA vet and played for the Nets and played for somebody else. You had Aaron Brooks, who's 10, 12-year NBA vet. And then you had a bunch of older Australians who played for the national team, things like that. So you had a really good mix of youth and veteran leadership. So you get to learn a little bit from everybody. So it was really cool.
Speaking of that, guys, I know a lot of you guys have Instagrams or, eventually will have Instagrams. Eric, he trains kids out in Australia now. So he has Instagram. It's called CE Elite. Check them out. He has a lot of good drills on there, and it's cool to see, you know, in different parts of the country that him and his fiance Eric's engaged to another professional basketball player in Australia. So him and his fiance both are out there doing drills, and you know, I take a lot of the stuff that they do, but you guys can, you know, go and check it out for yourselves too. Eric, I also wanted to ask, with that, you know, piggybacking off of that, what were your favorite drills? Either what I did? Oh, sorry, I unmuted you. You know, as you were coming up and getting better, what were some of your favorite drills to do, or favorite things to do to get better? Or like, what do you do? What are your favorite drills to do now currently with some of the guys? I think we have a lot of our fourth, fifth, sixth graders, seventh grader age in here right now. I got a couple eighth graders. So what do you think?
So just from my perspective, two players that'll always move on to the next level. Guys that can handle the ball, doesn't matter your position. So if you can really handle the ball, like for me, about 6'7", 6'8", I can play really 1 through 5. I've played 1 through 5 for teams. So if you can handle the ball, if you can pass the ball, if you have good ball skills, coaches will always want to use you, and they'll find ways to use you. The second thing is advice I got early on in my pro career. If you can shoot the ball, you can play forever. So for both those things, it's about just time and repetition. I'd say, you know, early on, for me, one-on-one was the biggest thing, and that's been massive for me as a player. If you can break your man down and you can get baskets at, you know, difficult times, you can make difficult shots. It's the best. I think the best thing for you. I see a lot of people here in Australia, they don't really like to play one-on-one. They're not, as a whole, not overly competitive here. So, you know, you see a kid or, you know, even pro players who in drills with no defense, man, you're like, who is this guy? And then you get into the game, it doesn't carry over, and you're like, who is this guy?
Yeah,
so,
we might have some of those players here. Who knows?
Yeah,
we'll see when we come back.
Everywhere. So, you know, I know the Michael Jordan documentary is going on, and I mean, that guy's competitive nature is incredible. And if you want to really take your game to the next level, you got to beat the people out. And I think pulling in competitive nature is the biggest thing. Even to this day, one-on-one is, in my opinion, still the most important drill because, it has the most carryover to games.
Eric, without a doubt, is one of the most competitive people I've ever met. I mean, we've gotten battles. I've seen him in battles with some of our best friends. You know, he definitely is. His brother always was. I think, you know, them being, you know, at least, you know, him being older than us, I think it rubbed off on me and Robert as well growing up. And, you know, we were always just as competitive and getting after it. And, you know, we wouldn't take losses very easily, any of us. Speaking about that, what about your height growth? I wanted you to explain kind of, you know, Eric said he's 6'7" now, but you weren't always 6'7". Like, you know, give us a little bit of background on that.
Yeah. So for me, I would always growing up, I would go through like spurts. I'd be tall, I'd be average, then I'd grow and I'd be tall, and everybody would catch up and I'd be average. So for me, my sophomore year, I started off the year at 5'8". So, you know, for me, I was like, no future in basketball. You know, I'm gonna. I played football at the time, so you know, for me, it was just like we'll just play football. My junior year, I started to grow. I started off. I finished sophomore year at 5'8", so started off about 5'8", 5'9", and by the end of my junior year, I was 6'4". By the end of senior year, I think I was like 6'6". College, I listed at 6'8". So
I don't know that you remember that correctly because you were no way 6'6" in high school still. You're talking about college?
When?
6'6"? You were senior year in high school?
Yeah, 6'6".
No
I was still
way.
young. What do you mean, no
No,
way?
I don't remember that. I thought you were
Yeah.
still, that's crazy. Also, no, that's a, I thought you were, I thought you did it as shorter in high school. I thought you grew a lot after high school.
Nah,
Towards the end of what?
towards the end of high school, I was about 6'6". Grew another like inch or two in prep school, and then yeah. So
Some of you guys, man, some of you guys are in the 7th grade. You're already 5'8". So you don't know how tall you're gonna grow. So like Eric's saying, he could play 1 through 5 because as he was coming up, he was always working on his skills. And like he said, he was playing football. But I know Eric was playing basketball in the neighborhood. He was playing in leagues. He was staying busy and he was staying active.
yeah.
Who are some of your favorite NBA players you either model your game after, or I know the answer to this, but I want you to, tell some of these kids, the ones that you, admire and like to watch and, stuff like that.
Yeah, so big fan. I don't as Pat always gives it to me for big fan of LeBron James. I'll kind of follow him around. I've been a fan of his since he went to the league. He does it all. So, I think people that are really, have a lot of different skills are the people that I kind of follow. So, I'm a big fan of the Greek Freak. I look at, Blake Griffin. I know he's had a lot of injuries and things, but I think he's a much more skilled player than he gets credit for. You got Kawhi, big fan of Kawhi. There's a lot of guys.
You still haven't said the one I was thinking of yet. Who's your favorite point guard in the league?
Point guard?
One of your favorite point guards in the league.
I like Russ. He's a lunatic, but
I thought you were going to say one of my guys who I've really liked, and Eric really pointed me out to him, was Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard's kind of like a little underrated. Nobody counts him in as one of the best guys. He came out of Weber State or something like that. He's like, a low D1 mid-major guy. Nobody really, thought he was going to be the top, franchise player that he is now. And, he's sticking it out with Portland, it seems like. So I like Dame a lot.
I'd actually, on Damian Lillard, I'd actually say there's the podcast with the Knuckleheads that he went on that I listened to a while back.
Yeah.
Really, really good interview. I suggest if you guys are into that kind of things, he talks about college when he goes to a small school and breaks his foot and the transformation that he has after he breaks his foot. So just really good, a good listen for dealing with adversity.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I was at your guys' age, but I definitely do now. I watch a lot of interviews, and I think it would help you guys. I think you guys have nothing but time now. You could put it on in the background while you're, whatever, playing video games, dribbling, working on your ball handling. But some of these interviews of NBA players or even, people that have been successful in life that don't have anything to do with basketball, they really motivate you and start understanding the process of just, what it takes to be successful. And what it takes to be good at whatever it is you want to be good at. Now we're talking about basketball, but it might be academics or, something else. So, and then I have another question, E, before we open it up. Maybe we'll have some of the boys ask some questions. What we'll do, boys and girls, if you guys have any questions, you could type them into the chat, and then I'll ask Eric some questions for you guys. What about your favorite memory from youth basketball, if you have one?
Oh, there's some good ones. I was lucky, to play on a team with a lot of my good friends. So, just kind of those weekend trips to, wherever it may be, Pennsylvania or, even just local to, New Brunswick or wherever it may be. Just getting to go out there and play the game the right way. I think we were lucky, and I think you guys are lucky that you have coaches that are teaching how to play the game the right way. I think there's a lot of people out there that want to be good coaches, but I think there's only a few that are good coaches, and I think you guys are lucky to have them. And these guys are building something really special, so you can kind of mimic those memories that I have from my youth into yours.
All right, we got a couple questions right now. We're gonna start opening up to some Q&A. So feel free to type in some questions in the chat. Robbie asks, "Who is the best rookie in the NBA right now?"
Oh, man, rookie. I actually really like what's his name? For the Bulls, the guard.
Kobe White.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I actually like him a lot. I think he's somebody that is really underappreciated. Yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. There's a lot. I think Ja Morant is ridiculously special. He's probably the best right now. It's a shame Zion was hurt for the most of the year, but yeah, I would have to give the nudge to Ja Morant right now.
Who do you think is the GOAT, greatest of all time? Play basketball.
That's LeBron. There's no questions about it. There's no questions about it.
No question. I don't know about that one. Nah. I don't know. You guys give me a thumbs down if you think Coach Eric's wrong about that one. If you think LeBron's the GOAT,
I'll gladly have to start.
Thumbs up, Sammy. Okay, all right. You guys never seen Jordan though, so none of you guys. There you go, Eric. There you go, Julie.
I watched the Michael Jordan thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not really the same as watching them growing up, you know.
Hey Pat.
But watch it. Who's that?
It's Mike.
Oh, what's up, Mike?
What's up? I'm old enough to be watching, but I agree that LeBron is.
Really?
There we go.
Oh man.
He could play every single position more than
that's it
of the league.
Yeah, but you win 6 championships, man, and never make it to Game 7. That's something different. I don't know, Jordan. I go back.
Michael had the weapons. Michael Jordan had the weapons.
Yeah, you could say that, but LeBron's had some nice teams too. He's got AD now. He's had Dwayne Wade and Bosh and Kevin Love and Kyrie. Is not the same as LeBron, Michael's maybe, but I don't know. I go back and forth with it. LeBron kind of angers me sometimes.
Scotty, Dennis, Kerr.
This guy's a genius, man. All right, so let's go to the next question. We could do this all day with those guys. I love this question from Sam. Who inspires you to be the best? I think I know this, but I'm going to let him go.
No, it's not you, Pat. Sorry. No, my mom was my inspiration.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, we had it pretty tough at times growing up, but she always held it together. So I could remember my sophomore year of college, I wasn't playing much. And I'm on the phone to her at like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, man, I want to quit. I was down on myself. She just told me, she's just like, you can't quit because this is what you're here to do. So, yeah, I stuck with it, and it worked out. So, yeah, it's definitely – my mom would definitely be my inspiration.
Great question. What is the best way to defend a player who is faster than you? From Chase Deutsch.
So, you're going to come across people
like me.
Yeah. Nah, so you're always going to come across players that are quicker or stronger. So players that are quicker, it's all about angles. So you have to give enough space to know how to cut it off. And as you get older and from playing more and more, and that's why one-on-one's really good for you, because you're forced to have those to figure those things out. So it's all about space and angles and, just forcing tough jump shots. That's all you can do, and tough layups. So, yeah, that'd be my best advice. Play one-on-one to figure it out for yourself as you go.
I love that. We try to talk about angles all the time. But, I'm constantly looking for new ways to teach it to the young guys. And just understand how. I think that's huge. You can always defend a guy. You're going to see guys that are faster or better, but if you can angle yourself properly and kind of be smarter than the other guy in a sense, you can win that battle. Dean asked, did you get any D1 scholarships? So he went to Stony Brook, but did you have any other ones?
Yeah. So early on, I was, like I said, I was 6'7", 6'8". I was long and really, really athletic. I had I was touted as having NBA athleticism. So I started picking up schools left and right, and started off small, and then started getting some Division I, so Stony Brooks and UMBC and things like that. And then I started really gaining traction. Virginia Tech started talking to me. DePaul offered me. Rutgers offered me. So I was starting to get like Big East offers. And I 70% tore my ACL. And all the big schools just backed off because they didn't know how I'd recover, and I was going to be a bit of a project and things like that. So I ended up with, I think, 4 Division I offers, solid offers that didn't get pulled. So I was up to 20-something. And, so that's why it's important to, pay attention in school, things like that, because you're not going to play forever.
Go ahead. Keep going. Sorry.
I just almost had my college career taken from me at a Division I level. So it's important to leverage as much as you can out of basketball.
I was just going to talk about who your coach is now. If you want to.
Coach Peichel.
Coach Peichel is, so Coach Peichel, when Eric was at Stony Brook, was the head coach at Stony Brook, and he built that program up with the help of Eric and some of the guys that were on Eric's team. And now he's coaching at Rutgers. And Rutgers, like a lot of you guys know, had a big year this year. A lot of it has to do with Coach Peichel. Coach Peichel is always, allowing us to come there and watch games or go and, I can go and check out practices and stuff like that. He's a really nice guy. I think it'd be great for us to get out there and go and support the program and also, meet Coach and meet some of the guys. Thanks to Eric, we have that little connection, and so we'll definitely get back to that once we get back to everything, gets back to normal. All right, we're going to do last couple questions. All right, last couple questions. So we have, did you see a difference in the style of how players play in Australia compared to America? From Ray, I like that.
Yeah, that's a great question. In Australia, it's fast. Like, teams just want to run. They want to press the entire court. So, you lay the ball in, and then you're playing defense 94 feet. In America to Australia, it's actually fairly similar. Whereas the European game is very slow and very methodic, and it's kind of old school where they throw the ball inside and things like that. So the Australian-American game is fairly similar. The American-European game is starkly different.
Very good question, Ray. All right, now Caden asks, did you ever want to go on to play football instead of just sticking with basketball?
Yeah, that was actually my first love was football. And after my senior season in college, I actually had offers to go to a bit of a combine for football, and I actually considered it for a little bit, and I just thought better of it. I figured basketball lasted longer. Good choice. But
Eric was quite the football player too, man. He could have done it in football too. When you can jump 40 inches in the air, Julian, yes, definitely he could dunk. All right. Did you ever consider going to the NBA, Eric?
Yeah, I would have obviously loved to. That's, the pinnacle of basketball and, the most elite level. The 400 best players in the world make it, and that's it. So for me, after college, I had a workout with the Nets. I was just kind of a filler body and got abused by Julius Randle for an hour and a half. So that was a bit of an eye opener for me.
Yeah, all you non-Knicks fans hating on Julius Randle. I hope you heard that. No, look, if the NBA opportunity ever presented itself, I don't know a player that wouldn't take it in a heartbeat, but it's a really elite level. So it's tough, but the NBA would have been great. What's your favorite move besides the running hook from the foul line?
Yeah, just a quick story on that. Pat's referencing a game we came to, and took a lefty floater that didn't go so well. So he has never let me
Yeah, we all came to the game. Me, I think we came with his mom and his brother, and like all our boys came to the game. And Eric gets in the game, right? He probably started, but it was like his second touch. His first touch was an alley-oop off the tap. So we were going nuts. Then his second touch, he gets the ball, gives a jab step, gets to the foul line, and does a runner, like a running one-legged shot from the foul line, just bricked it. And we just started dying laughing off it.
That's all right.
He says it hit the rim, but I don't know about that. All right, who's better? This is the best question we got. Who's better, Coach Pat or Coach Eric?
Oh, come on now. Coach Pat.
You guys, that's right. That's right. Coach takes a lot of losses to me when we play. I'll tell you that much. But the one-on-one games are tough. The one-on-one full court games, there was very, very little losses for him, I guess. Favorite move? What is your favorite move? Just to touch back on that. I think that's a good question.
For me, I play in a lot of different areas of the floor. So if
I would say downhill transition. Like, what are you going to do?
A downhill transition, you're going to pick a side, you're going to attack a hip. For me, I'm big, I'm strong, I'm long. So, it doesn't really matter if I'm in transition. I'm going to get to where I want to get to, and I'm either going to get fouled or I'm going to score. So, for me, I'm lucky. Like I said, I'm tall, I'm strong.
But I think some of them could, just that one piece that you said is, you're going to attack a hip. Like that little, just that alone, I think is big for these guys, because I think they don't understand that. Sometimes they don't understand. A lot of guys, I was doing one-on-ones not too long ago, and these guys, when the defender was coming up, they're just coming to a full stop. You got to go at that guy downhill and transition and attack one of those hips and just be confident to go up and finish.
Yep.
All right. I think we're going to finish up shortly. We're going to have you guys, we're going to unmute you guys so you guys could all get on and thank Coach Eric. Well, let's see if we have any other ones I really want to touch on. When did you start playing? What was the first time you picked up a ball? Can you remember?
I was young. I was 5, 6 years old.
Yeah. I think a lot of you guys are in the same boat. A lot of us are in the same boat. We started young, and, I think Eric started focusing on it a little bit later than a lot of guys do. But, that just goes to show you, this guy worked, 2-3 times a day. Were you a 1,000-point scorer? Now, he only played 1 year of high school, so that would be pretty tough. What's
that?
Do you even know what you finished with? How many points?
400 something.
Yeah. Back then when Hess was the coach too, it was a lot harder to put up 25, 30. So it was not the same. All right. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to get busy. We're going to start working out. Eric, I don't know what you're going to do, if you're going to hang on or if you're going to go. I know you got some stuff you got to do, take care of today. But we're going to lead you guys right into Rob. Before we do that, I want to unmute you guys. Okay, and I want you guys all to say thank you to Coach Eric. All right, everybody's unmuted unless you muted yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot. I think a lot of these guys, and girls, they were definitely locked in and paying attention. And, like I said, I couldn't, ask for a better person to talk to, a guy who's worked harder, a guy that's, gone and been, out of, everybody I know, the most successful for sure. So, Coach Rob and I appreciate you very much.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
No problem, bro. No problem. All right, guys, let's go. Rob's going to get up. We're going to move some stuff over, get warmed up, get stretched out. Grab one from the garage, the mud room real quick. Took the balls out of here the other day to go shooting. All right, guys. So make sure you have a cone or something, like a shoe, maybe a water bottle, whatever, some type of object that you're going to bounce the ball over at some point. We're going to get through. We're going to go for about 30 to 45, and then we'll mix in our physical stuff too. I'll get another ball. Yeah, I'll try to make this one a little bit quicker here today, guys. We'll do a 10-second break in between each one. But, we spent about 30 minutes talking, so
We're going to try to go through this one a little bit quicker than an hour this time. We'll try to get to like 40 minutes. Jack Attack, I see you joined the Zoom call finally. Mahoney. All right, let's get started. Get in our wide stance. We're going to go 15 seconds to our knee, 15 seconds at our right ankle, 15 seconds on the left side. Ready? Go. Good to your ankle. Bend your knees, drop your hips. To your ankle walk, Nolan. There you go. Good, pick it up. Left side, up to our knee. Left side, go. Good to our ankle, just our fingertips. Drop the hips, Aaron, drop those hips. Good, pick it up. 10 seconds. All right, figure eights, going behind our leg, low dribbles, just with our fingertips. Here we go, 30 seconds, go. Lower, Jarvis. Keep it low. A lot of dribbles. Ray with another nice jersey. What does he got today? Wizards? That Jordan? Oh, no, that's Magic. That's a little Tracy McGrady or... Good time. Let's get down. Everybody do 10 push-ups. 10. Let's go. Bang them out. Here we go. At your own pace. 10. Sam, you could do push-ups in your room. Come on, man. There you go. There you go. All right. Right into that figure eight. We're going to do a quick challenge. Coach is going to put 30 seconds on the clock. He's going to give us a countdown and tell us when we're going to go. Oh. One rep is we're going to count, see who can do the most. One rep is a whole 8. So we have to go around both of my legs, and that'll be 1 rep. And then continuously going for 30 seconds. Let's see who can get the most. Here we go, 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go. Uh-oh, coach messed up, let's go. 15 seconds. Five seconds. 12. What we get? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What you get? Sam got 10. Oh, Sam said I did 10. Oh, I got you. You did 10 push-ups. Yeah, I got you. Put in the chat what you got. All right. See some of those scores filing in. Nice. 9, 13, 19, 10, 8, 12, 13, 10. What'd you get, Coach? Jackson Davis, are you laying down right now? Where is he? Where's his screen? Jackson, what are you doing? Oh, he's probably just typing into the chat. That's okay. Yeah. All right, here we go. What'd you get again? I got 12. 12, nice. A lot of you guys got good scores. Very good. Now, again, that's another thing that we'll push ourselves, but I don't want to go over it. I don't want to do another challenge. We're going to go into our V-Dribble series. So V-Dribble, crossover. V-Dribble, crossover. 30 seconds. Ready? Go. V-Dribble cross. There you go. My man Jack Mahone getting busy today. Time. 10 seconds. There he is. V-Dribble through the legs. Here we go, 30 seconds. Go.
Pick up the speed, Jackson, Davis.
Time, we're going 30 seconds. V dribble behind the back. Here we go, V dribble behind the back, 30 seconds, go.
Oh.
That's what was taking so
All right, we're gonna do our challenge. 35 seconds on the clock. Starts with a V dribble, crossover, through the legs, behind the back. V dribble, cross, between, behind.
That's one.
That's one, let's see what we can get.
35 seconds going on the clock. On your marks. Get set. Go. Nice job. There you go, nice, good. Good, nice job. JT's working. JT's working. 5 seconds. Post your scores in the chat. JT, you're working today, bro. Okay. See those scores coming in. 15, 17, Haley to Cook. Nice job. 21, 20, 26, 14, 15, 23, 18, 27, 24, 24, 1. Matt Wood, you got 1? Matt Wood posted 1 again. Wow, that's bad. 16, he says. Now he's trying to correct it. Aaron got 13. Nice job, Aaron. Let's go. Keep working. Kostag's 24. Well done. All right, next one.
We're gonna do our jump squats, 10 reps. Holding on to your ball. You're going low, up, low, and jump.
Yep.
Try and land with your knees bent. Get right into your next rep.
Yep, just like that, Dean. Now jump on the second one as high as you can. First one's a squat. Second one's you're getting up in the air. Haley, get up there, get up there, get up there. Good. Nice job, nice job. Get up there, Con. There you go. Danny Gannick, he's going to be dunking in a couple years. He needs this. Christian, let's see if you can get some jump squats. I don't know if you have enough room. Some of us might not be able to jump where we're at. All right, once you get 10, little water break, 10-second breather until we get into the next thing, all right? You guys doing a great job. We still got 35 people on here. Christian, your ceiling's low? No worries, man. Try to do a different thing. Do push-ups, calf raises, do something.
You just raise up on your calf, Christian. So after you go low, if you can't jump, once you go the second time, just raise up.
Just raise up. So we're trying to just build up those calf muscles.
Just raise it up here if you can't jump. All right, let's go into our 2 curl series.
2 curls, baby. Let's go. Get wide, get low.
1, 2, wrap it behind. Wrap it behind. 30 seconds, here we go. Ready.
Oh, sorry, man.
Go.
Go get in that stance, Sam. Gotta be low and wide, low and wide. Jarvis working today. Nice job. Katie going after it. There you go, Matt Wood. Come on. Jackson looking
Time.
good.
10 seconds.
10-second breather. Then we're going into one dribble next. All right, Josh Ellis. There he is. All right.
Here we go. One dribble behind. 30 seconds. Go.
Getting that stance. Getting that stance. Low and wide. Drop your hips, Luke. Novak. Stay low if you can. There you go. There you go. Now you're talking. Good knee. Brandon, try to get in a better stance. Wide and low. Wide and low.
Time.
Nice job, Haley to cook.
Breather.
Now we're going straight around behind the legs. Okay, we're calling them wraps, right? Behind the leg wrap.
Straight wraps. No dribble in between.
No dribble in between. All right.
30 seconds.
Sam,
Ready?
but Chris, I don't even think you could do this. So, ready?
Go.
Go. Sorry.
Once you get in the rhythm, pick up your pace.
I love wraps. That's Aaron. Nice, coach. Look at coach getting the rhythm up. Just wrap behind the leg, Matt Wilson. Right and then left. Right and then left. Christian looks good, man. Some of you guys are getting better handles than I've ever seen you have before, man. This quarantine is helping your game out. Caden looks smooth with it. Time. Well done. You switch or you good?
No.
Coach's been working out probably since like 8 a.m. this morning, so he's a little tired today. Give him a break. He's doing good.
1 minute planks.
Oh, yeah. Plank time.
Coach went for a little jog today. My first time in almost 6 months being able to jog.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice, man. Nice, nice, nice. All right, boys and girls.
Minute plank. Ready. Go.
Let's go. Up. Get up, JT. We're started. Go, stay up. Haley, straighten your body out. Straighten your body out if you can. Matt Wilson, you should be on your forearms instead of yourself up like in a push-up position. You should be on your forearms. Okay. Let's go. 30 more seconds. Omar's here. 15 seconds. 10 seconds.
I can do this all day.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Time. Second, Coach Pat left me, so I'm just going to mute everybody again. All right, here we go. Somebody's still not muted. That's all right. All right. Next one, we're going to get that cone, water bottle, whatever we're using. Put it in between.
Got some PPE, boy.
Protective.
Where?
Put it in between. I don't know if you guys can see my cone.
Yeah, you can see your cone. Your two cones in between your legs in front of you.
15 seconds with our right hand, 15 seconds with our left. Just bringing it over this cone. Here we go. Go. Good switch, left hand.
Job, nice job. Nice job.
Time.
Good job.
10 seconds, or we're going crossovers.
Who am I hearing?
Somebody on the second page.
Oh, they're not all muted when I do that? Who is not muted?
All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Crossovers over the cone. Ready, go.
Over that cone with the first 2 dribbles, Haley. One on one side, one on the other. So pound on one side, pound on the other side. 2 hard dribbles. Look, so again, when we do this dribble, okay, first dribble goes this side, second dribble is on the other side of the cone, third dribble is either cross or through, all right? So make sure they have to be, everything should be, all right? Even when we're doing these dribbles without the cone, all our dribbles should be pushed into the ground as hard as
Every dribble that we're making when we're practicing, we're stationary, guys. We're not in the game. So don't worry about losing the ball. We want to focus on pushing ourselves to be faster and hard with every dribble. Fast and hard with every dribble that we're going. Here we go, through the legs. Through the legs, over the cone twice. 1, 2, through the legs. Ready, go. Time.
Guys, make sure you guys are all muted. Those noises in here. Somebody.
Matt
Matt Wilson. Make sure you guys are muted. I don't want to hear you guys in the background.
It's windy out today. All right, last one around the backs. Both sides of the cone. Ready, go.
Go, let's go. Stay on top of that ball, D. Good, Christian. Nice job. Nice knee.
Fine.
Very good.
10 push-ups
Get to it.
at your own pace.
Good push-ups. All good push-ups. No rush. Make sure they're good ones. Let's go, Jace. All right, very good. Okay, we're gonna get right into the next thing. Okay. We got about 10 minutes. Go into scissor actions.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
All right. We're going to our one dribble scissor series. My feet are split. Now I'm out of that wide stance that we've been in. My feet are split here. Or, I'm sorry, my feet are gonna stay flat. Then I'm split here. Feet come back. 1 foot goes forward.
Good, and we're still gonna get wide, but what coach means is by out of that wide stance is our feet are moving in this drill. All right, we're not keeping them stationary, okay?
30 seconds, ready, go.
Nice job, nice job. Nice Job, Castags. There you go, Jackson Davis. Push yourself, Jackson Davis. Let's get it. Good, Matt Wood. Nice, Matt Wood. Good. Time.
10 seconds, no dribble in between.
All right. 10-second break, and we're going straight scissors. There's going to be no extra dribble in between, so you guys got to get right after it. Good. I see somebody practicing up there. iPhone. Oh, it's Robbie, I think. I think so. I'm not sure. No, it doesn't look
Here we go, 30 seconds. No dribble in between. Woo, go.
Harder dribbles, harder dribbles. Pound it, Haley. Good job, Matt Wood. 5 seconds. Time. Post your scores. Post your scores.
We're kind of behind.
Say what?
Same thing behind the leg.
Okay. The dribble between first. All right, guys. 10-second break, and now we're gonna go behind the leg. All right. So we're starting here, and we're going here, 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 here. Okay. So we're putting it behind our legs. We're still getting wide with the stance when we go behind our leg, but we're starting with a dribble, and we're starting stationary, and then we're bringing that right leg forward to bring our right hand underneath our leg and bring it over to our left hand. Ready? 30 seconds on the clock. Okay, here we go.
Way there, keep going. Oh, Yanni, hit the phone. Pretty good, boys and girls. I can see improvement. Good time. Now, same thing, no dribble in between.
10-second break.
Yep.
Ready?
30 seconds.
Set, go.
Good. Try and float that ball in your hand while your feet are moving. Float that ball while your feet are moving. Good job, Haley to Cook. Nice, Jensen. Keep those feet moving. Good job, Jaden. Woo! 5 seconds. Josh Ellis, you're standing straight up. We can bend our knees a little bit. Time. We can still bend our knees a little bit, especially when we're putting it through our legs. We want to bend, get our hips low.
I was saying shit too. I like it. So. I can't bend. What's next, coach?
Squats.
Squat jumps?
Yeah.
We're going squat jumps here. Okay? Where's my camera? All right. I got real close last time. I didn't know if I was still on the camera or not. Squatting down first, and then we're jumping up second. Hold the ball out, down, and I hold the ball over my head for the jump.
Jaden, you're doing it like a frog. Look at Coach. He does it. He goes down, up, down, and then jumps. I like that jersey, Raymond.
Right. Ray's got the nice jersey collection. We should do that.
Your pops must have gave you a lot of those throwbacks. I know you weren't around for T-Mac on the Magic.
Next week, Thursday, will be Jersey Day, so you guys can wear your best jerseys. We can try to all beat Ray for the best jersey.
I got you.
Winner gets a T-shirt. All right? Best jersey, winner gets a T-shirt. Don't forget about the online store. All right? The online store's been out. Let's get some orders in. We got some cool stuff on there. We're going hand taps.
Yeah, get that chair, wall.
Bro, I got
Wait, coach.
What?
Did you make the video for like where we thank people?
We have almost it all done. There's a couple people that still sent me videos that I had to have them resend them, so I'm waiting on those. But if you didn't send it in yet, you can still send it in.
Okay.
It's got to be today though. I think we're gonna put the video out tomorrow.
Yeah, we got a couple of them yesterday, so added them on, but you know, we want to have as many as possible.
The Mahonies have to resend. Ryan or Connor, who's ever hearing me right now.
We've got about 20 videos, a little bit over, and there's 34 of you on this call right now. So there's about 10 of us here that haven't sent one. So, you know, after this call, if your parents or anybody's around, or you could leave your camera up and just take a video and send it to us. So, you know, we want to have as many as you as possible.
So grab a chair or an object to touch right now.
Your pole for your basketball hoop. We're going to go chair smacks again. Crossovers, so I'm starting in my right hand, smack the chair with my left, start off slow, start to increase your speed. So you go as fast as you can. All right, 30 seconds, ready? Go.
Good job, Dean. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Good job, Jackson. You're trying to get it better. Good, 3 seconds. 2, 1, time. Very good.
Good, every drill, we're pounding the ball hard and fast. We're gonna go one more time with the chair smacks. One more time with the chair smacks, 30 seconds. Ready? We got 4 o'clock.
Yeah, we're at 4.
Ready, go.
Nice job, nice job. Let's go. Good, 10 more seconds. Good job, Nolan. Keep it up. Good job, Ray. Good job, JT. Getting that stance a little bit better. You and Luke, too. Bend those knees a little bit. Time.
Good, move that chair. I've got 2 more that I want to do. 2 more that I want to do. We'll do some physical fitness, and you guys can get out of here. Then again, send us those videos if you have. We're going to go the killer crossover.
Aaron said, I got 21. That is trash. I need to practice that. That's a good attitude, Aaron. Keep practicing, my man. You got that whole court to yourself. Yeah.
1 curl dribble, crossover, curl, cross. Move your body like you are going to attack the basket this time. All right, I'm going with my crossover.
Low cross.
30 seconds. Ready? Go.
A curl dribble, Yanni. Good, there you go. Curl, cross, there you go. Good. Nice, Connor. Come on, Neve, push yourself a little bit. Start getting a harder dribble now. In, curl, cross, there you go, good. Nice job, time.
All right, last one is that cross jab. We're gonna have coach really pay attention and try and focus on you guys' hand and footwork. We don't have to go fast for this one. We're doing a lot of our stuff stationary. So let's get our timing down. I'm crossing the ball over, starting in my right hand, crossing it into my left. As I do that, I'm jabbing my foot. I get it in my left, take a dribble, crossover, jab that opposite foot. Whichever way the ball is going, I'm jabbing the opposite foot. "30 seconds, go."
Good, cross and jab. Not bad, Christian. Good, there you go.
Cross and jab like you're going right. If you're using your right foot, you got to jab it out to the right. Not necessarily so far forward. If you notice where coach is jabbing, it's kind of to the side a little bit. Like, there you go, knee. Perfect. Good knee. Jackson, too high. That dribble is way too high at your head, buddy. Why is that ball at your head? There you go. Still a little bit high for you. There you go. Cross, and then jab the foot. Luke, not bad if you get it under control. JT, opposite foot from ball. So if you cross it to your left hand, jab with your right foot. Ryan, let's see some full speed, Ryan Mahoney.
Yeah, I was just going to say, everybody that can get moving now, I want to see you moving a little bit.
Full court, cross jab, and then go and finish with a nice layup. Let's see something.
Set up a cone so that you have a defender and make this move in front of him.
All right, Nolan, you got some room. You can get after it full speed. So you cross it first, Nolan, and then you jab the foot. Cross it first, and then Jaden, you're going to jab the foot to the right when you have the right foot. Jaden, stop going, Jaden. When you're crossing to your left hand, you jab with your right foot. You jab your right foot towards the right. Don't jab your right foot across your body here. Jab your right foot towards the right. Let me see you try again. Yes, but towards the right instead. And see how you're crossing your body? There you go. Towards the left with your left foot. Towards the left with your left foot. Towards the right with your right foot.
Good. So Dean, when you cross it over, Dean, you cross it over and put it in your left hand. Now your right foot is going out. Your right foot is selling after I put it in this hand. That I'm going here, but I'm really going the opposite way. All right. So I'm here, crossover, jab, and now I actually go the opposite way of which I jabbed.
Aaron,
Good.
do it.
Yes, Dean, very good.
Aaron, do it going towards the basket so you don't have to stop. Because this is a move where I don't want you to do the move and stop if you have all this room. Do the move and go to the basket because that's what it is. It's a downhill transition move. All right, where's Ryan's at? I know I told Ryan to set it up. Haley, let me see you, Haley.
Better, Jaden.
There you go, Aaron. Nice. Good, Haley. Ryan, let me see you again. Oh, I can't see his move. Let's see some. Let's see some. Good, Connor. Let's see it, Yanni. You got your dad there. Take him to the rack. Jab the right foot. Chris, get on defense, man. Come on, let's see some. Nice, Yanni. Nice. There it is. That's the one. Yup. Yanni looks good.
Nice, Josh. All right, let's finish up with our physical fitness.
Haley looks good. Good job.
We've got another minute plank.
Minute plank. Let's get it.
Push-up, squats, and let's get out of here.
I know Aaron hates planks. That's why we keep doing them.
Aaron wants to get better. He knows his weaknesses.
Christian, you broke something?
I think I broke something.
Again. Christian broke something.
All right, here we go. 1 minute.
Planks. Let's go. Ready, go.
I've gotten one good job.
On your forearms. Good, Matt. Keep straight, Matt Wood. Good, Christian. Good form, Christian. Good job, Ryan. Aiden, good. Stay straight. Nice job. Haley, you should be in your plank. What are you doing over there? Laying on the ground? Up on your forearms. You got it. You got it. Good. 20 seconds left. Mike the Cook, let's see some moves, bro. What do you got, bro? 10 seconds. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time.
Here we are. Let's take 10 push-ups.
10 push-ups. Don't go anywhere. Aaron sprinted to the chat. Aaron's got something to say.
10 10 push-ups. Go ahead at your own pace.
10 push-ups. Here we go.
Good job, Jaden. Stay straight with that body. Nice job, Jaden. Good.
Once we finish our push-ups,
10 squats to
I
finish.
want everybody to watch my jump squats. I start with the basketball out in a
Give me
tight
1
grip.
second, Coach. Let me mute everybody. I might not have you pinned. All right, go ahead now.
Start with the ball in a tight grip outside of my body. I'm standing straight up. I bend my knees, getting in a sitting position. I rise up. I didn't jump yet. Now I go back down, and now I jump. Right, raise that ball over your head when you jump as well. So down, up here, come back down. Try and land with your knees bent. 10, ready, go.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Who's going to dunk first?
Good, Jaden Charles.
Matt Wood, you should be doing like 50 of these a day, Matt Wood, with weights. You're almost there, man. Start throwing alley-oop plays to you in the 8th grade. We'll be all right. Here you go, Matt. Good, boys. Get up there, Con. Get up there on that second one, Connor. Don't have your head go down. Your butt should be sitting down. Sit your butt down on the squats like you're sitting in a chair. Very good, everybody. Huh? One more plank? All right. Once you're done with that, we got one last plank, minute long.
Minute long, we're doing 3 sets of everything.
Look at Coach's form real quick. Coach, go sideways for us. Yeah. Look at Coach's plank form. Okay? So if you see his body, it's straight. He's holding himself up with his forearms and his toes. Okay, take a rest for a second. All right, so everybody should be in that form or ready to get into that form. We got a minute to go. All right, everybody's still on here. Good job.
Tighten your abs on this one. Hold your abs in.
All right, we're lined up. Aaron, you got to be straighter when you do this. When we start. 3, 2, 1, go. Minute long to finish out the day. Here we go. Everybody's up. Katie, get your body straight. Good. Can't have your butt up like that. Right on your forearms and straight body like a plank, like a board. Good. It should hurt. It should hurt. It should hurt. Especially as the longer you go. Josh, get your body straight. Good job, Bo Scott. Keep going. Brandon, nice job. Oh, Nolan, come on, get back up there, bud. You can do it. JT came to work today. Oh, Aaron over there.
10 seconds.
Come on, Aaron. Get your body straight. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, everybody up. Okay, you guys did a great job today. Okay. Next week we'll be back to 1 o'clock. Okay, we'll do both sessions next week at 1 o'clock. For right now, we'll see. We'll see actually about that. I'm not sure about that right away, actually, now that I think about that. But definitely next Tuesday we'll do 1 o'clock. If you guys have 2 basketballs at home, try to get 2 basketballs. We're going to try to incorporate some 2-ball dribbling in here too. And get your thank you videos in. That's the only challenge we have going on for you guys right now is the thank you videos. And then Tuesday we will do a new challenge. Okay? Again, you guys did a great job. And that's really all I got. Coach, you got anything?
Good job today, everybody. Consistent work, boys and girls. Doing this 2 times a week isn't enough, right? We're doing this 2 times, but you guys got to start working on that stuff on your own. Calf raises. I want you guys doing calf raises all the time. We're standing around, sitting down, playing video games after a game. Get up, do some calf raises.
To do that while you're playing Fortnite.
I see, exactly.
In between those games of Fortnite when you die,
Oh, I feel it.
Get some ball handling. Consistent work, guys. 30 minutes, an hour every day. Pick up a ball.
Look, I mean, I've seen improvement already.
Absolutely.
I've seen improvement already, and some of you are dribbling a ball better now than you have during the season, which means you're putting in more work now than you have during the season.
I can't wait to see you guys come back because I can see just through the camera how much you guys have progressed and see a lot of guys with better ball handling just through the camera. I'm excited to get back out there with everybody.
I think as soon as they open the parks back up and everything, and it's allowed and everything's safe, try to get out and get shots up. I know some of you guys already have hoops and stuff like that, so that's another thing. You guys got to get shots up because you don't want to not have a good shot when we come back. But you guys are putting in some work, and I can see that. And even if it's cold outside and you got to stay inside, now you have these physical fitness stuff that you could do too. So thank you guys for keep showing up every day or every Tuesday and Thursday. We appreciate you, and we look forward to it. All right. So Jack Mahoney, thanks for your appearance today, my man.
Jack Mahoney, special guest appearance, even more special than Eric.
That's my guy. Right there, Jack. The fresh cut. Show Coach the fresh cut. You don't want to show it all? All right. All right, guys. We'll see everybody, guys and girls. Great job.
See you Tuesday.
See you Tuesday.
Good job, coaches.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, the last thing. If you guys need this video, if you guys want this video, reach out to me and I can send the video out to you and you guys can watch from your houses. Okay? You can watch it over and do the
See you, Coach.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Later, yo, no Red Raiders? Yo, come on, man.
Bye, Coach.
Oh, man, I keep messing up the Red Raiders. I missed it. Now we only got how many people left? Jensen's still on. Aaron, you still on? Bo, we're going to unmute you guys for a second, all right? Because Staggs is the first one on, last one to leave. That's my guy right there. Matt Wilson, you there? Jace is gone. We'll probably do a Red Raiders with – we're going to do a Red Raiders with who's ever left. Red Raiders on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Red Raiders.
All right. Not bad. I'll see you later. Mike, you got to get in there earlier. I got to stop muting you, bro. I need your help.
I got you.
All right. See you guys later.
Later.
Aaron, keep shooting, man. Let's go.